Sports betting fans, huge hello. Your sports betting advisor Tips and Streams is here again. What do we have today? We have predictions for 9 NBA games for December 19th. Before we get started, go to tipsandstreams.me and sign up for our newsletter to receive our daily sports betting predictions in your inbox, or subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up to date with all our betting tips and picks. So, let's get started. The opening matchup pits Miami Heat versus Detroit Pistons. The Miami Heat have won 4 of their last 5 games and will be looking for their third consecutive victory after defeating the struggling Orlando Magic 115-105 on the road. In this time frame, the Heat were 9th in defensive efficiency, allowing 106.4 points per 100 possessions. With 115.1 points per 100, they are ranked 9th on offensive. The Detroit Pistons have been in poor form and will be looking to snap a 14-game losing run after losing 116-107 at home to the Houston Rockets. They're in a back-to-back situation. In this time period, the Pistons were worst in offensive efficiency, scoring 100.7 points per 100 possessions. The Pistons have allowed 47.4% shooting in their last 5 games. During that time, the Heat shot 48.2% from the field and 43.5% from 3. Take Miami minus 4.5. The next game is Portland Trail Blazers versus Memphis Grizzlies. The Memphis Grizzlies have won 10 of their last 11 games and will be looking to extend their current 5-game winning run after defeating the Sacramento Kings 124-105 on the road. The Grizzlies were number 1 in defensive efficiency during that 12-game span, allowing 99.7 points per 100 possessions. In that time, they've scored 114.2 points. The Portland Trail Blazers have lost 10 of their last 12 games and will be looking to gain some momentum after snapping a 7-game losing streak with a 125-116 home win over the Hornets. During this 8-game stretch, Portland ranked 28th in offensive efficiency, averaging 103.2 points per 100 possessions. They've dropped 11 of their previous 12 road games and are ranked worst in defensive efficiency on the road, allowing 117.7 points per 100 possessions. Take Memphis at minus 3.5. The next game is San Antonio Spurs versus Sacramento Kings. The Spurs have been in good form recently, winning 7 of their last 11 games, and they'll be trying to keep it going after defeating the Jazz in a 128-126 away victory. With 116.5 points per 100 possessions in that 10-game span, the Spurs are third in offensive efficiency. The Sacramento Kings have been in a funk, having lost 4 of their last 5 games, and they'll be aiming to rebound following a 124-105 home defeat to the Memphis Grizzlies. In that 5-game span, the Kings ranked 25th in defensive efficiency, allowing 116.2 points per 100 possessions. On the offensive side, they are ranked 21st. San Antonio Spurs is a good bet at minus 3.5. The next game is Cleveland Cavaliers versus Atlanta Hawks. The Cleveland Cavaliers have won 10 of their last 12 games and will be looking for their 7th straight victory after blowing over the Bucks in a 119-90 away victory. Per 100 possessions, they allow 100.4 points. In that time frame, they rank 8th on offense, scoring 114.9 points per 100 possessions. The Cavaliers have won 4 of their last 5 games in a row. The Atlanta Hawks are in a funk, having lost 5 of their last 7 games, and they'll be aiming to get back on track after being blasted out by the Nuggets in a 133-115 home loss. The under is 5-0 in the past 5 meetings overall, while the Cavaliers are 7-1 against the spread in their previous 8 encounters. Play Cleveland Cavs at plus 5.5. The next game is Denver Nuggets versus Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets have been in excellent form, winning 7 of their last 9 games overall, and will be looking for their 5th straight victory after defeating the Sixers 114-105 at home. The Nets lost half of their roster to injury and were crushed 100-93 at home by the Orlando Magic in their last game. The Denver Nuggets have been in good form, winning 6 of their last 10 games overall, and they'll be looking to keep it going following a 133-115 away win against the Hawks. With 117.9 points per 100 possessions, the Nuggets are 4th in offensive efficiency over that time frame. Play Nuggets to win. The next game is New Orleans Pelicans versus Philadelphia 76ers. The New Orleans Pelicans have been in good form lately, winning 3 of their previous 4 games, and they'll be looking for their third consecutive win after beating the Bucks 116-112 in overtime at home. In this 4-game span, the Pelicans rank 9th in defensive efficiency, allowing 106.2 points per 100 possessions. The Philadelphia 76ers have been in a bit of a funk, having lost 4 of their last 5 games, and they'll be looking to snap a 3-game losing streak after losing 114-105 on the road to the Brooklyn Nets. The Sixers were second to bottom in offensive efficiency during this time span, averaging 102.5 points per 100 possessions, while allowing 115.7 points per 100 possessions, which was 23rd. 6 of the 7 games have been lost. Play the New Orleans Pelicans at plus 6.5. The next game is Dallas Mavericks versus Minnesota Timberwolves. The Minnesota Timberwolves have been in good form recently, winning 10 of their last 16 games, and they will be looking for their 4th straight win after defeating the Los Angeles Lakers 110-92 at home. In this time frame, they rank 4th in defensive efficiency, allowing 100.6 points per 100 possessions. On offense, they score 114 points per 100 possessions. The Dallas Mavericks have been in a funk lately, losing 5 of their last 8 games, and they'll be aiming to rebound after a painful 107-104 overtime home defeat to the Los Angeles Lakers. They've lost 5 of their last 8 games and are ranked 26th in offensive efficiency with 106.3 points per 100 possessions. The Mavericks have lost 8 straight games. Take the Dallas Mavericks at plus 4.5. The next game is Charlotte Hornets versus Phoenix Suns. The Hornets are in a funk, having lost 7 of their last 10 games, and they'll be aiming to rebound following a 125-116 setback on the road to the Trail Blazers. In 8 of 10 games, the Hornets have gone for the over. Hornets are lowest in defensive efficiency in that 10-game span, allowing 125.6 points per 100 possessions. On offense, they rank 2nd with 122 points per 100 possessions and have made 50.1% of their shots in the last 5 games, including 39.5% from 3. Hornets defense has allowed 48.4% shooting and 39.5% from 3-point range in this time. The Suns have been on a tear, winning 22 of their last 24 games overall, and they'll be looking for their 3rd consecutive win following a 118-98 home triumph against the Wizards. During that time, the Suns are averaging 109.3 points per 100 possessions. The Hornets have no problem with player injuries. They are a healthier team here. Play Hornets at plus 9.5. The last game for today is LA Lakers versus Chicago Bulls. The Los Angeles Lakers have won 6 of their last 9 games, but they will be looking to rebound after having their 3-game winning run snapped in a 110-92 away defeat to the Minnesota Timberwolves. On this road trip, they have failed to cover both games, averaging only 94.3 points per 100 possessions. The Chicago Bulls have won 5 of their previous 8 games and are in good condition, but they'll be anxious to get back on the floor after having their last 2 games postponed due to league health and safety protocols. The Bulls haven't played since losing 118-92 to the Heat on the road last Saturday. Because of the Bulls' 1 layoff, they may be rusty, but they are also a better rested team here. Take the Bulls at minus 4.5. Guys, that would be all. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and newsletter. See you tomorrow.